Lex Easden, multiple world kickboxing champion, spoke out about Joey Barton being a bully on social media. His daughter, who I am sure he's very proud of, she's 17, Ava Easden. She stepped up. She's playing senior football for Partick Thistle in the Scottish Women's Premier League. She don't get paid. Hopefully, this young lady has got a bright future in front of her. When Partick Thistle played Rangers Women, she's the only goalkeeper to keep a clean sheet this season against them. Anyway, in the Scottish Women's Cup final, they lost 4-1 Partick Thistle. And Joey Barton has had a dig at this young lady being out of position, generally criticising women's football. We all know it's not to the same standard. You don't get the same viewing figures or sponsorship. We all know that, don't we? Anyway, this young lass, 17, like I say, she's played for Scotland. She's playing at the highest level. She stepped up this season and is having a dig. Perhaps Joey Barton ought to think what his own brother was doing at 17. Oh yeah, he was out murdering someone along with his cousin. That'd be a good comeback for Lex while speaking highly of his daughter again, and he should be proud of her. So, is there a fine line in social media between bullying, misogyny, and stating what is the obvious? American basketball is the best example for me. You know, not every male player in the NBA gets paid the same as LeBron James, but they're all well paid, gets high viewing figures. A lot of people turn up and big sponsorship. The men's NBA actually pays for the women's, which isn't as physical, it's not as competitive, and it's not as entertaining. That's just for me. So women in that sport wanting to be paid the same as LeBron James and others, that's just a fact of life. However, we know this. Serena Williams, again, most honest sportswoman ever, probably the greatest ever women's tennis player, says, against the men, I stand no chance. We all know that. So he's got a lot of influence, Joey. Maybe some of his fans who have daughters will be a bit dismayed on his attack on this young lady. There's no need for that, really, is there? And it's how you say things. You know, he's currently going up against Jeremy Vine. Jeremy Vine, you know, I ain't got money to take on Jeremy Vine. Do I think his cycling videos, because that's how he started, Joey Barton called him a cycling nonce. Do I think his cycling videos are annoying? Quite definitely. I see him riding into situations to cause drama. However, on social media, even though I don't have the same clout, I could have said Jeremy Vine on his push bike, his cycle, annoys me with his videos. I wouldn't have called him a cycling nonce, but again, you know, spews for views or whatever. That's how it is. And that's now resulted in some sort of lawsuit. We'll see where that goes. Joey started out on about the football pundits. I absolutely understand how you lads and lasses who are really passionate about your football, people spend thousands watching the team, and then you sit down at the weekend to watch some main media channel sports program showing you big games that you didn't see because you were following your team of choice. Yeah, I can fully understand at halftime how, you know, you want people talking about that game who you can relate to. Maybe past players who know what they're talking about, managers and the like. I see that. It's a passionate thing. I also heard some of the gaffes, that the female pundits, Joey Barton started out a couple of months ago, slating. It was quite embarrassing the way they were talking about things. I completely understand that. Rugby, myself, just watched the Six Nations. There was a young lady commenting alongside some ex-internationals and the like, team managers of international teams, and she didn't really know what she was talking about. It didn't upset me, you know. There were people there who, you know, I could relate to, who I understand. So she was supported in effect. But I understand it. Going back to the football, me, I won't want ex-players, you know, taking a political stance on things and ramming that down my throat. If you're going to be high profile, say like Gary Lineker, talking about football on TV, that's what I want him there for. If I was passionate about football, which I'm not, yeah? I don't want the aftermath, the telling me that I should give my bedroom away to somebody and put somebody in that bedroom and things like that, what to do with my money, how I should vote and everything else. I don't want it political. I want people on there for their advice. So is Joey Barton crossing the line? You know, we all know a lot of women's sports don't attract the same sponsorship, don't attract the same viewing figures. We know that. So that fine line, I'm asking you, I'm not saying he's crossing that line. I'm asking you, if you have a platform where you can promote things or promote yourself whilst tearing down other people, especially a young 17-year-old, she's already achieving at her age. She's a schoolgirl. She's not getting paid. I've no doubt at some point that young lady, God bless her, if she keeps injury-free, keeps her passion, keeps going forward, she will be the Scottish women's goalkeeper. And she may well be there for a long time. Again, and her dad should be rightly proud. So social media, taking people on, you know, big influencers taking on equally big other people, speaking out. At some point, though, it's going to become boring, is it not? We all know the facts. We know about sport. We know everything else. I'm just going to leave it there, guys. If you'd like to support the channel, become a member. You can do so by following the instructions in the description. All work and no play. Busy at the moment. I do work full time. I do enjoy my job. But thanks for your continued support. Thanks for coming. God bless you all. Ava, all the best in the future. And maybe just thinking if Lex maybe could do a sponsored fight with Joey, because Joey likes a dust up for charity or something, then that might be something else, to something positive to come out of this. I'm just going to leave it there, guys. Again, God bless you all. Thanks for coming. I'll see you.